Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Young Guns Quest for Greatness with Borussia Dortmund, season number 7. Let's get straight into it. A lot's been happening. Firstly, let's have a quick look at our financials. Anybody who's looked over this side might... I can't... Oh man. I got a wage budget of 4 million per week now, and I had a transfer budget of 500 million. 500 million with an overall balance of 760. It's ridiculous. I've got a little bit of transfer debt, which it's just getting chipped away at, but this is unreal. I've never ever got a team to this point where it's this rich. Not even when I've been doing like sort of my own saves that I haven't recorded, like sort of with the likes of Liverpool. I haven't got them this rich. It is unreal the amount of money that these guys have got at the moment. Not to say that I haven't tried spending it. I have. If I go back to last season, nobody else came in and nobody else went out. So let's have a look at it. So, yeah, I did sell a few players. Moukoko has left the building. Sad to say, but 24 years old, he wasn't my starting striker. It looks like he's playing enough games, but when you look at it in reality, he wasn't getting that many starts. He was still banging in the goals, so I think it was time for him to go. He deserves that first team slot. So yeah, he's gone to Villa for up to 56 million. Another one who wasn't really getting the game time was Hunyent. I still can't pronounce his name. I don't know. I really don't know. But again, Bournemouth doing us a favour, like they did last season with Darvish. He's gone for 40 million when we only signed him for 8. So business is business at the end of the day, and it's pretty decent. Gunther Bauer, again, was one that he went out on loan at Austria Vienna, did okay, played a few games for us, and then Everton came in with a bid. I was like, do I? Don't I? He has got that potential ability, but there were other players ahead of him. So I decided to just cash in, and now he's worth nearly 50 million, so I may be regretting that one. And then we had a load of loans again. Rykov went on a free because he didn't want to sign a contract extension. He never played for us. Nemecha was a bit of a surprise, but he kept on saying to me that he wanted to go because he wanted a new challenge. He's done all that he can, blah 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 blah. So he's gone out on loan. Nobody wanted to buy him, so yeah, he's gone to Napoli. And then other ones are going out on loan, like Michael Martinez. Centurion's gone out on loan. Quite a lot of players have gone out on loan just to get that experience. But I did spend over 100 million on transfers. So starting from the bottom, a couple of kind of out there ones. Zefefwi Zondi, not a bad right midfielder. I'm trying to mould him into something else, but I don't know entirely what yet. So watch this space on that one. I believe actually, has he? Yeah, he's stayed on loan in South Africa for the season. Julio Shariki, who is Julio is an Israeli youngster, got a bit of talent about him. Thought, you know what, why not? Just take a punt on it and see what happens. Satoshi Sakai from Yokohama, ball winning midfielder / centre back. Actually think he's pretty decent, not bad potential. So yeah, let's see how he goes on that. Then we start getting into some more money being spent. Another defensive midfielder who I thought maybe could replace Moscardo. When I bought him, I misread something. That the unambitious midfielder part, which is an absolute killer for any decent player who has 5-star potential ability, but if they're unambitious, they'll never live up to it. His determination's there, so I don't know how his determination doesn't match his personality. I don't get that. But we'll see what happens with him. Because, as I say, he is... Hang on, let's come off that. Selection info, position. He is our kind of replacement for Moscardo, because, actually, I forgot to mention this. One player did go out, in January, and that was Moscardo. Man City triggered a release clause of 100 million. Gutted, absolutely gutted that this guy is gone. He was brought in for 9.5 million and we sold him for 100. He had 5 really good seasons with us. Well, 4.5 because he went in the January time. Unreal. And when you look at his attributes, yeah, he's almost at his potential. He's such a good defensive midfielder, it's ridiculous. I mean, look at those physicals. When you look at, we can't look at it now, we can't look at his development. But everything's just shot up since we bought him in the 5 years, so he's a brilliant player, brilliant. Very, very gutted at that, but Germano's kind of brought in to sort that out a little bit. Then we've got Baron Coben, who's a potentially a very, very good deep line playmaker. Perhaps somebody to replace Archie Gray. I don't know. We will see how that goes on. Salim Atalay is a right back, Turkish right back, who I believe I brought in from Trabzonspor. Again, one that was spotted by my scouts. Very good potential. I mean, for 19 years old, this guy's incredible as a wing back. So, Turkish Trent, maybe. Then a couple of other players. Oh yeah, so I did basically almost a swap deal with Bournemouth. This guy, he was up for a relegation release clause because Bournemouth went down. I thought, you know what, good winger, let's bring him in. Darvish and Huygen are both gone, so I wanted somebody else to replace him. This guy comes in. And the last one, Dominic Cease. Come on, get in there. Ball winning midfielder. This was the guy. It was between Germano and this guy. I was like, okay. What am I going to do? Do I play him as a ball winning midfielder or as a centre back? I haven't quite made my mind up, but at the moment he could play in both, so I'm more than happy with the signing because, again, at 21 years old, he was on the cusp of what a good sign, but I think he's very, very much worth it and bulks our squad back up again. Schedule-wise, we'll have a look at it, and yeah, it's not been too bad. The Club World Cup, we actually ended up losing in the third place playoff. Not bothered by that in the slightest. I personally detest this competition. I don't think it's worth it at all, and I think in real life it puts just more pressure on players. It's wrong as far as I'm concerned. But hey, money talks, I suppose. And then obviously we got through all the friendlies, lost one to PSG, but hey ho. And then where are we up to? Right, okay, so Super Cup, won on penalties against Leipzig, so we got our own back from the Pokal final last year. Then the obligatory 8-0 battering in the first round of the Pokal, 6-1 win against St. Pauli, and then Bochum again. So I'm sure we had that last season as well, another 2-0 win. So all in all, a very successful start to the season, and even better, looking at this, if we look at the squad at the moment, at goals, Sekli is actually top of the goals. Rodrigo, and then Endrick, who is wanted by Chelsea. They can get stuffed. Yeah, Sekli, although saying that, I believe, yeah, he scored 5 of those goals against St. Pauli. So, could he turn out to be a bit of a bargain? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to simulate the season, and we'll see what happens when we come back. I'll see you in a few seconds. Hey, and there we have it. 3 years in a row, 3 league titles. We are now starting to assert our dominance on the Bundesliga, just like Bayern Munich have done for so many years. And I could quite confidently say that. I'm quite happy with this. Endrick absolutely tearing it up and killing it in the league at the moment. 30 wins, 2 draws, 2 lost, plus 80 goal difference is ridiculous. We'll have a look at the player overview. Endrick with the most goals, although why it's showing that I do not know. Oop, no, don't want to do that. Endrick, 30 goals. Seshko, 26. Rodrigo again with 21. He's, for a centre midfielder, ridiculous. Bargy with the most assists. Bargy with the most key passes. Fewest conceded. I'll give you the fewest conceded, but doesn't make any sense. Oh well, either way, another fantastic performance. But have we done anything more in the cup competitions? God's sakes. Dear me. Excuse me for a second. Round of 16 in the Champions League again, by Liverpool this time. And the third round of the Pokal by Bayern Munich. Can't do anything about that. God, that's so annoying. We'll have a quick look at the transfers. I don't think anything happened in January. No, not by the looks of it. Although there are a couple of other players on here. Oh, this guy. Mehmet Ekici. Again, he was transferred in previously, I believe. I think. I can't actually remember on this one, to be fair. So, yeah. I don't know. But no other transfers there either. Let's have a quick look at the squad. As I say, Endrick, 50 appearances again this season. 38 goals, 11 assists. So he's been a little bit more selfish this year. He's got more goals, which is what he's paid to do. 35 goals in all competitions by Rodrigo. 20 from Reina. Wow, that's a really good turnout. Reina is another one, actually. Even though he's a player who's not been bought in by me, he's been at the club since 2019. Has just been ticking along quite nicely. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's into his 11th season now. And he's just had his best season, actually. Assists and goals wise in this amount of appearances is brilliant. Quite interested to see his progress overall. All time, yeah, he really has. 2s and 3s in there, and the mental attributes especially, that's very important. Yeah, a bit of an unsung hero actually, and for the fact is that he's still worth over 100 million, and nobody's interested in him. I'm really surprised at that. Secondly, didn't actually score that many or play that many more games, to be fair, and he is actually wanted by Lens. Schlotterbeck now is over the age of 30, I believe. What's his age? Yeah, he's 30 now, so he'll be getting moved on. Rodrigo, again, unreal, utterly unreal. What a player. His goal stats are ridiculous from centre midfield. Tell you what, he plays like this in real life, he'll be a fantastic world-beating player. Endrick, he's unhappy, wants a new deal. Absolutely fine with me. I can give him whatever contract he wants. I've got the money for it because he's wanted by Chelsea, and I don't want to sell him to Chelsea. Archie Gray is wanted by Liverpool, which could prove to be a bit of a problem, because he's now been at the club for 3 seasons. He may want to leave. I don't know. Depends. You get that sometimes with players. But there we have it. So, end of season 7. Still league champions. Bit of bad luck in the Pokal, and again, Europe is just, it can't do anything with Europe at the moment, which is getting more and more frustrating. So, got this was season 7, so we got 8, 9 and 10. 3 more seasons to do it. 3 more seasons to get that Champions League and proclaim ourselves champions of Europe and the best in Europe. Can we do it? Well, that's the big question. So, if you want to find out, please tune into the next episode. If you like this episode, please leave a like on it. Please leave a comment on it. It helps with the algorithm and helps boost this video up even more. And if you do enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel. That'll be really, really great. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.